Creeps and Cretins, I'm Master Seth.
And I'm Mistress Dandeli.
And here's what's coming up next on Movies from the Madhouse.
Johnny!
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the ugliest of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Devil woman!
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most terrifying of them all?
The Countess Dracula.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Have I changed so much?
As a flower changes from bud to bloom, past recognition.
There once was a countess young and fair, with tender skin and flaxen hair. Oh, countess, how do you keep your looks?
No!
What secrets in these ancient books?
The book!
What book?
The chapter on blood sacrifices.
Please help me. I don't know what's happened to me.
Say you love me. Say it.
Yes. Yes, yes, I love you. Yes.
Don't you realize that you get uglier each time you get old? And you can't go on killing forever?
Why not?
That woman embodies all the virtues.
Mistress, friend, and mother in one. Does such a woman exist?
You know she does.
Do your lovers know how you cling to youth? Dare you tell them the dreadful truth? These walls could tell, but cannot speak, of the sudden cry, the muffled shriek.
Dobie,
Where is she?
look at me, Dobie. Look at me.
And what will your daughter say? She arrives tomorrow, and she'll find you as young as she is.
Hold me.
No. Blood. Whose blood?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most terrifying of them all?
The Countess Dracula.
Have I changed so much? I don't know what's happened to me.
Blood. Whose blood?
Devil woman.
So sweet when I passed her on the street. I asked for a drink, she called me a creep. I followed her home while she talked on the phone. That girl was so clean, but I'm evil to the bone. I waited outside with my pistol and my pride. She never saw me coming, I'm gonna show her something. I grabbed in the door, I cocked my 44. Her house was so clean, built for the obscene. I went into a room, soon to be a tomb. No one was around, but I could smell the perfume. I heard a little sound, began to look around. Sailor, don't let me straight underground. I crept around and slept around, and there's some heartaches I just can't see. No matter how I try, there's some bad habits I just can't break.
Creeps and Cretins, welcome back to the Madhouse. It's been so long.
So long.
Last time we were with you, it was Christmas. Now a whole new year is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
We survived another one.
Yes, we
Here
did.
in the Madhouse. That reminds me. I'm Master Seth, the Master of Ceremonies.
And I'm Mistress Dandeli, the Queen of Creep.
And if this is your first time at the Madhouse, what we do is we take you on a journey into some well-known classics and forgotten gems of the horror, exploitation, cult genre. We go all over the place. We do all kinds of things. You'll see. It's going to be great fun. They only let you out of your straitjacket for 2 hours at a time. So make the most of it. Tonight, we're going to watch the 1971 Hammer classic.
Yes.
Countess Dracula.
I love this movie.
This is the first Hammer film we've done on this show. We've done a couple Amicus films.
Yes.
But this is the first Hammer one we've done. It's been a while since I've seen this. But you cannot... So there's some things I've forgotten, but you cannot forget the alluring appeal of Ingrid Pitt.
Oh, yes.
One of the most
Ingrid
dangerous vixens of the Hammer films of the late 60s and early 70s.
Beautiful.
Let's get to it. We are going... It's a little bit of a long movie, so we don't have as much time to talk.
Nope.
So, let's... this is an uncut version.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Uncut.
I was able to find this one and a cut for television version, and I said,
No.
No. I want the one that if I was trying to watch it as a kid, it would be scrambled out on TV.
Uncut.
All right, let's get to it. Countess Dracula on Movies from the Madhouse.
Et in generali ilea resurrectione novissimi Dei tibi accepti inveniamo, et eam benedictionem consequamo. Quam dilectissimi filius tuus tunc omnibus te diligentibus
The bailiff summoned him.
pronunciabis
It was the Count's wish that he should be here for the will.
Venite benedicte filii patris mei, possidete paratum vobis regnum a constitutione mundi. Hec quesimus concedas pater misericors, et charitas Dei, et communicatio Sancti Spiritus, sit cum omnibus nobis, in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
husband promised me work.
Be off! Away with you!
My wife and boys are starving. In God's name, he promised! He promised!
Down! Down there! Come on!
Well, come on. What are you waiting for?
Devil, woman! Devil! Devil!
Now, before we proceed to business, may I present Ingrid Pitt, the son of your husband's late friend, General Pitt. The Countess Elizabeth Nadojdi, Captain Doby, the steward of the castle, Master Fabio, the historian, and the Countess's companion, Julie. The one person not yet arrived is Ilona, the Countess's daughter. Her father sent for her when he knew he was dying, but alas, too late.
Yes, yes, let's get on with it.
Please. The last will and testament of Count Ferenc Nadojdi. To Captain Doby, I bequeath my arms and uniforms. To Julie Centesh, 1,000 coronas and food and lodging in my home for the rest of her days. To Master Fabio, my library. To Imre Todt, son of my dearest friend and army companion, who fought gallantly with me and saved my life on more than one occasion, I bequeath my famous stable with all the horses and the cottage. To my beloved wife, Elizabeth, my fortunes and estates, to be divided equally with our only child, Ilona.
Well, we must respect his wishes.
That concludes the main
Countess,
business.
I must apologize for my late arrival. My horse lost a shoe.
It is
Well, now you have all the horseshoes you need. And the horses.
lodging in my cottage for the rest of the days.
Since we are new neighbors, doubtless we shall see much of each other.
The honor will be mine.
Half a kilo of tobacco yearly. The Chandray family, 5 forint extra money monthly, and my cottage.
Do you wish to see these famous stables?
Indeed.
Come this way.
Family, 5 forint extra money monthly, and to Miklos Chandray, one of my ivory pipes with half a kilo of tobacco yearly.
It seems you've inherited a fine library.
Oh, the best in the land. You cannot imagine my delight. This way. And you, my friend, you too, I feel, are a scholar.
Oh, I don't know. I try to read as much as I can. What was she carrying?
A pan of coals. The solace of widows and lonely fools. It makes cold beds hot. Cold beds hot. It makes cold beds. But there are worse places to live, and when Ilona returns...
Has she been away long?
Since she was 6 years old. They sent her to Vienna to escape the dreaded Turks. But I'm told that God has favored her. She's a great beauty.
20 years as steward of this castle, protector of his lady, and what do I get for it? 2 suits of armor and a trunk full of old uniforms. Ha!
What did you expect? You think he was a fool?
You're quite right, of course. Who am I to complain when, in truth, he has left me the greatest prize of all?
I did not realize I was bequeathed to you.
Well, you're free now.
To choose whom I please. You wish me to burn myself, wench? Quickly, cold water.
Have I a rival, our new neighbor, perhaps? Countess, I've loved you for 20 years. I've waited patiently for this day.
Please go. I wish to take my bath. Leave me.
It's cooler now, madam.
Cooler? Oh! Yield me a peach. What are you trying to do? Turn my room into a pigsty?
My hands are burned.
Oh, get out! Go! Dobie! Julie! It's the blood. The girl's blood. Bring her to me.
What do you want with her?
Bring the girl to me. Please.
Oh, find some other amusement for yourself. Excuse me.
Julie. Julie, you'll help me. You help me, Julie. All right. I'll fetch her myself. Take me to her room. Now. Now. Don't be frightened. She went up to the Countess's room last night, and that's the last I saw of her. Her bed isn't slept in. Oh, Captain, have you seen my daughter? Terry, the Countess's chambermaid. She's disappeared. I'm so worried.
Ah, how should I know where she is? Try the whorehouse.
She'd never do that. She's a pure girl.
He'd know if she was in the whorehouse. Don't.
Dobie! Julie!
What have you done?
Oh, Dobie.
Where is she?
Who?
The girl, your chambermaid.
Look at me, Dobie. Look at me.
what will your daughter say? She arrives tomorrow, and she'll find you as young as she is.
Will she?
Satisfied?
As you are with your library. Come right with me.
No. The creatures terrify me. But I brought you a map for fear of losing you.
Oh, thank you.
And the Countess would deem it a pleasure if you would dine with us tonight. You look so miserable, the fair alone arrived at dawn. I haven't seen her yet. She's been closeted with her mother.
I'm persuaded.
We dine at 7.
Bye.
How do I look? Do you think our new neighbor will find me irresistible?
Oh, is there anyone who can resist you?
Oh, Julie.
We're in luck. The Countess is overcome with the reunion with her daughter and will take dinner in her room.
Oh, good. And the daughter?
Oh, she'll be down. Well, you two have met, I believe. My dear young lady, do you remember me?
My dear Master Fabio. Have I changed so much?
As a flower changes from bud to bloom, past recognition. Oh, this is my young friend, Imre Todt.
My mother has spoken of you. I believe your father and mine were the closest of friends.
Your mother, I hope she's not too unwell.
Or merely fatigued. She wishes us to remove her from our minds and to enjoy ourselves this evening.
Shall we eat, then? That is your mother's chair.
Ah, yes, of course.
Can you remember any of your life here?
Ah, yes, many things. One story in particular. The day of my departure.
I offer a toast to the new arrival.
As a toast.
In the wine so much loved by her dear father. Not only the taste, he used to say, but the color of bull's blood.
Hello, pray continue with your delightful story.
But I cannot remember.
The day of your departure.
Ah, yes. I was swimming in the lake when I spied a man on the bank cutting roses. The finest full-blooded bloom. Who could it be?
Huh?
The gardener? No, he was too upright a fairy. A thief. He was just too far away from me to recognize him. And modesty forbade me from leaving the water. Later, I saw the same roses in my mother's bedroom. I asked her who had given them to her. And she said, one of my secret lovers.
Enchanting.
I was confused. What could she mean? She promised to tell me when I grew up. And tonight, before I came down to dinner, I had my answer. And the name of the man,
Huh?
it was Uncle Doby. But I have talked enough about myself. Help me rediscover my home. And tell me about your life and your plans and your family.
Well, I really don't know where to begin.
Uncle Toby.
I'm enjoying the movie.
I am too.
I love a good. I love that whole blood of virgins thing. Always have. I understand. I would do it. I mean, I've done it. That's why I'm stuck here in this madhouse. It's fucking frowned upon.
It's frowned upon.
And look at me. It doesn't even do it. The movie's fucking propaganda. It's fucking propaganda, Gus.
Love it.
Obviously based more on Countess Elizabeth Bathory than on Dracula. You know, Hammer would just slap Dracula's name on any fucking thing, and their second Dracula, Brides of Dracula, Dracula wasn't in it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this one is definitely more about the Countess.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can't wait to talk about next
time. And of course she's played by Ingrid Pitt. The beautiful and alluring Ingrid Pitt, one of the, like I said before, one of Hammer's primary go-tos for all those erotic movies they started making. They really injected all that eroticism into them, mostly in the early 70s, you know. I guess trying to compete with the emerging brutality thing that was coming out of America and Italy and shit like that, you know. But yeah, it's great shit. I love those later Hammer films. I love the early ones. They're absolute classics. But I'm getting sidetracked. That was Ingrid Pitt. Born in Poland as Ingushka Pitt. November 1937. Her family spent some time in a concentration camp. That's harsh. That's harsh shit.
Yeah.
But they got out and hightailed it off to Britain. She ended up in so much shit.
She was in a lot of movies.
You know, her first role was Dr. Zhivago.
Oh, yes.
The bit part, the small part, but that was her debut. As far as my research tells me. But she was known for these horror movies, you know, she was in The Vampire Lovers, which is awesome. I actually got to see that at the Bijou, the little art house theater here in town, many years ago. That was awesome. The fuckers in the audience kept laughing at it.
Oh, God, people that just don't get
really
it.
annoying. It was really annoying.
Yeah.
She was in The House That Dripped Blood, The Wicker Man, that's a fucking masterpiece. I wish the Bijou would show that.
I know.
I'd be there right away.
We would be there.
You'd be there.
We might be the only two people there, but we would be there.
We'd Rocky Horror it. We'd dress up in outfits and sing the songs. You remember there was a lot of songs?
Yeah, there are songs.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I don't remember for sure. I'm really hoping that we actually get to see a virgin bloodletting.
Oh.
1971, kind of iffy. They might not show a virgin bloodletting, but we'll see. Oh, we didn't even talk about the fact that she's got her daughter kidnapped so she can fuck the young guy.
Oh my God. That is so horrible. What the hell?
She's like, that young guy's gonna get in my way of fucking him.
Vanity.
My daughter is
Yeah.
gonna get in my way of fucking that
Her
guy.
vanity is so disgusting.
Well,
Like,
I mean, regardless of what I said before, to kill women for your own vanity, that's as far as it goes.
that's pretty gnarly.
Goes without saying.
I mean, bathing in the blood of the virgins. But that just sounds so amazing and incredible, you know. But yeah, her, like, having her own daughter kidnapped.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Pretty gnarly.
Pretty gnarly. Let's see what happens next.
Let's see what happens next.
Yes.
And we'll be back. We'll talk about Elizabeth Bathory.
Ooh, yes, we will.
But let's take a few minutes to learn a little bit more about Ingrid Pitt's body.
Yes.
Let's see what kind of cleavage enhancing outfits the Hammer wardrobe designers come up for her this time.
Oh, she's amazing.
We'll be right back.
This way.
Very nice.
Raphael, do you like it?
Raphael?
Yes.
I like it.
My grandfather.
Mm.
His weakness was women. He died in the arms of a kitchen maid.
Mm. Then I salute him. It's the only way to die.
His wife.
Hmm. No doubt a great beauty of her time.
Shh, quietly past my mother's room.
And this is your father. What a brave and generous man he was.
Yes.
Hmm. Does he look as you remember him?
Oh, much the same. Come with me. Come, quickly.
Will you live here now with your mother or return to Vienna?
I haven't decided yet. And you?
I feel already this is my home. The first proper home of my life. But the war is not yet over and I may be recalled to duty. But until that happens, I shall stay. And if you leave, I swear to you I shall take my horses.
All of them?
All of them, and follow you.
But I am unworthy of such a sacrifice.
Let me be the judge of that.
Oh, no. We have our reputations to think of. We've only just met.
When can I see you again?
Sunday. We'll ride together on Sunday.
2 days. Impossible.
Tomorrow, then. But late, when the others are asleep. You come to the small door below the tower, and I will put a candle in the window. That'll mean all is well. Oh, but now you must go.
Tell me, Nanny, how do you find our little mistress? Has she not exceeded your wildest dreams?
In what way, Master Fabio?
Well, in every way. A girl of barely 19 years, so mature of bearing, wit, and manners.
Indeed.
You know, one thing puzzles me. I always thought she resembled her father. Now she's the image of her mother. Oh, don't you share my feelings?
I think you grow old, Master Fabio, and your memory's confused.
Then let that pass. One never quarrels with a nurse. Unless one wants a box on the ears. Box on the ears.
I thought the day would never end. Say you love me. Say it.
Yes. Yes, yes, I love you. Yes.
Countess?
Oh, Julie, please don't let him leave me like this. Send him away, please, Julie. Send him away.
Roll up, everybody! All the fun of the circus! In the marketplace tonight! See the animals! Lions, monkeys, camels! Even take a walking on nails! The fat and
want to see me young and happy again?
So that you can make love to young officers, I'd rather have you as you are than see you parading yourself like some jaded young slut from the whorehouse. At least there's dignity in age.
You are cruel. You have never loved me.
Oh, yes, I've loved you. But can't you see what'll happen? You'll go insane, or the bailiffs will take you and hang you.
If that should happen, then don't forget, you'll be there next to me. Have you spoken to him?
Yes, my dear. He was not offended. I told him you left because you heard your mother calling for you. And he hopes you'll go riding with him today as you arranged.
Riding with him? But how can I? How can I go riding with him? Julie, you will find me someone and bring her here.
Yes, Countess. But first, tell me what news of the little one, our real daughter. I'm so anxious. She should be here by now.
But didn't Captain Derby tell you?
No.
The Danube flooded where she would have crossed.
Oh, my poor child.
She's quite safe. Now, Julie, do as I ask.
Countess? Will the Countess have her fortune told?
Two days she's been gone, and no news of her.
If you ask me, that Countess knows what's happened to her.
Yes. Tell him how the old witch used to treat her. Tell him how she used to burn her and then hit her.
Yes, that's right, she did.
Quiet! You stupid, ignorant people! Show a bit of respect for the Countess!
Why should we?
For your food, and the warmth of this kitchen, and the guns of the soldiers that protect you from the Turks and the outlaws. You ungrateful lot. You're the envy of the village, you know that. So be satisfied and keep your mouths shut.
I just want to see my Terry again. My little girl. I just want to see her again. Alive.
She'll turn up. They always do. Probably hiding out in the forest somewhere. Anyway, how many other children have you got?
7.
Well, what are you worrying about? You won't know the difference.
Oh. I see a new love in your life. He will lift away the black veil of your widowhood, and you will be young in your heart again.
Thank you, my child. Julie.
Beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
Forgive me for last night.
Julie explained everything. How's your mother?
A little better. Still confined to her room.
Yes.
My father's death. My own homecoming.
She'll be better. She'll be very much better. You know.
Yes.
look at that.
Yes. What is it?
Nothing. Nothing. I just can't get used to my good fortune, that's all. 2 weeks ago, I was just another young soldier with my unit. And here I am, a man of some means, with the most beautiful woman at my side.
I share your good fortune.
But can you really love me?
Of course I can. Why do you ask such a silly question?
Because you're a young countess, and I'm only the son of a soldier.
A very brave soldier. A general.
True. But I cannot trade on his reputation. I have my own way to make. And by your standards, I have much to learn.
Then let me teach you.
What's your business with those two villains? I saw them not 2 hours ago, creeping to the forest with a heavy load.
They're friends of Yonko, the gamekeeper. They take his provisions. That's what you saw, my friend.
Oh. Was it? Yes, well, he must have a big appetite. Oh, no. It somewhat dulls my senses at this time of day.
Oh, drink, Fabio. Drink to the Countess Alona.
Well, if you insist. The Countess Alona. While we're about it, what's happened to Countess Elizabeth? Is she going to stay in her room forever? She can't be very ill. She'd have called her physician. And I can't believe that it's widowhood that detains her.
What are you worrying about, Fabio? It's a better place without her, isn't it?
Oh, I'm so happy.
Then will you marry me?
Yes. Yes, of course I will.
I must speak to your mother.
No.
Huh?
Leave her to me.
Why? You fear she'll object?
Oh, don't be silly. She adores you already. But she's old and needs to be humored.
Do it quickly. Speak to her tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, it took a while, but we finally got some of those glorious British hammer boobs.
I know. And glorious they were.
Ingrid Pitt, just for a little bit, just for a second. Dead gypsy boobs in the woods. Dead woods gypsy boobs.
Lovely. Boobs are so lovely. I love boobs.
I like them big, I like them small, I like them live, I like them dead on a gypsy in the woods.
Pretty lovely. Lovely.
You know, and I mean, some old folklore says that the color of someone's nipples can dictate, can make, is how you know if they're a virgin or not.
Oh.
And so I think maybe they're taking some liberties in this film about whether Countess Bathory only bathed in the blood of virgins or if she just bathed in blood and it make her young again.
We have really no idea. All we know is that she accidentally got some blood on her and it made part of her skin like super young. And then she, you know, she did the thing. The real Elizabeth Bathory, or Erzbeth, it's actually Erzbeth.
Erzbeth.
Yeah. Erzbeth Bathory from Hungary. She was known, let's see, they say that 650 girls were killed.
That many?
And that's just what they could prove, that it might have been more like 900.
Fuck, I never studied her. I thought it was like 22.
No, from the years of 1590 to 1610, which is when she got busted in December of 1610. She had killed anywhere from 650 to 900 young virgins and bathed in their blood, and she was sentenced to be walled up in her house where she died.
Well, maybe she's born with it. Maybe she killed 640 people to get it. That's the moral of the story, kids.
It's wild.
Blood will keep you young.
Bathing in the blood of virgins.
But it won't save you from being walled up in your house.
That's right. Forevermore.
Until you die at the age of 36 because it was the fucking 1500s.
I don't know when she died.
I don't know how old she was when she died.
She died soon after her birthday, though. Her birthday was like August 9th or something.
Yeah.
And she died August 20th.
Ingrid Pitt died just a few days after her 73rd birthday, I believe.
That's trippy.
In November. Scorpios.
Wild.
Scorpios. The gnarliest sign. And one day I'll have we'll listen to Mr. Dandeli talk about why I'm wrong about Scorpios being the gnarliest sign.
I love Scorpios.
She knows about that shit. I don't.
I love.
Yeah, well, when you get stung, remember, you knew I was a scorpion. Let's get back to the movie.
Let's do it.
Countess Dracula on Movies from the Madhouse.
Married? You are insane. Don't you realize that you get uglier each time you get old? And you can't go on killing forever?
Why not, with you and Julie to help me?
Huh. And what about Fabio and the servants?
Oh, you don't fear Fabio.
He's not such a fool.
We're quite safe. And I am happy. You don't begrudge me that, do you? Where are you going?
To meet your fiancé. We're signing the deeds of the inheritance, so I'll have the pleasure of his company tonight.
Tell him that the Countess Elizabeth approves of the marriage and has made you responsible for the arrangements.
To hell with the Countess Elizabeth.
Don't be so angry. I haven't forgotten you. I promise. No. Not now, Dobie.
When?
Soon.
Tonight?
If you wish.
I'll be here.
Any of you seen her before? Are there any gypsies round here?
I've seen a few girls like her with the circus. In the marketplace last night.
Go on. All right. I'm not arresting you. Not unless you've got a murderer hidden in there. Have you seen anyone with a gypsy girl going into the forest?
Why do they stare at us? Fear. Fear? Fear of what? As a dog fears its master. But a dog is also keen to serve its master. I fear we have no service. Boy, a flagon of wine. Speed.
Hey, another tankard here. A witch in a tankard, that's right. What is that age? No, not for me. No, I take the young one. What?
Well, there you are, Lieutenant. You are now the undisputed possessor of 34 horses and 59 mares. So, what will you do with them, eh? You make a gift of them to my good friend, the captain here? Or will you stay on in these parts?
I have excellent reasons for staying on.
The boy believes himself to be in love.
Ah, may one ask with whom?
It's no secret. The Countess Ilona.
They are to be married.
But has she returned? I'd no idea. My heartiest congratulations.
Thank you.
Captain.
Yes, Sergeant, what is it?
It's the gypsy girl, sir. What? From the circus. We've got her outside. She's in a horrible state, sir. Blood's all gone.
What are you talking about?
Drained out of her, sir. She's as white as chalk. The villagers, they're getting frightened.
Ah, these are my little dumplings. You know the captain?
I've made his acquaintance.
Yeah. But one acquaintance you haven't made is Lieutenant Tote, a young man who stands but an inch away from marriage to a lady of noble birth. They'll make a fine pair.
But not as fine a pair as these, eh?
The lady has a sizzling wit.
Excuse me, gentlemen. My watchdog calls. I shall return. Come on, men. Take me to this bloodless corpse of yours.
Oh, baboosh!
Oh, you want her?
Ziza? No, she's for you, my friend. Your need is greater.
Not tonight. No, you have need of her tonight.
Well, I'm spoken for. Tell me, Dobby. I am curious to know. A man of your position and authority, why have you never got married, huh? Don't you believe in it?
It fits some people.
I think you should be married. To the Countess Elizabeth. She's free, well-seasoned. We shall have a double wedding. Will you drink to that?
Why should a man be a slave to one woman when he can have the pick of any?
Ah, but if that woman embodies all the virtue.
Mistress, friend, and mother in one, does such a woman exist?
You know she does. And I have found her.
Then you are blessed indeed.
But also vulnerable.
How so?
Of being so dazzled by the light of your love that you cannot see a man steal upon you in the dark. Will you buy some beads? Or a Turkish dagger to protect you from your enemies?
Why should I have enemies?
All men have enemies, but blessed men more, since they are envied.
Away, fool! This is Turkish talk. Ziza!
Me, Captain?
Our young friend is much taken with you.
No, she's for you, my friend.
Oh, come on, my friend. Enjoy her while you can.
What's the matter? Thinking of your lady love?
Dobby.
What's the joke? Come on, let me in on it.
I've made a little bet with him.
Over me? I'll have him any time. He's
Will you?
beautiful.
That he can't get you into the castle unseen.
The castle? You win the bet. I'm not going there.
Why not?
Haven't you heard what they're saying about the Countess? No. She's a witch.
A witch?
All the Barteries are witches. Sold their souls to the devil. Their ancestor was a seven-headed dragon.
No, Ziza.
And the worst of them all is the Countess Elizabeth.
50 coronas if you come with us.
50?
And my protection from the witch.
Promise.
Promise.
Oh, well. I was never one to listen to gossip. Come on.
Come on, where?
We're going. Come
Where
on.
are we going? Just a minute, man.
Come on.
Where are we? Oh, yeah. We're going that way, Ziza. I don't go that way, I don't go that way, I go that way. Down that way we go. Dog. Shh. 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 You go there.
little one.
Come on, darling.
Oh, gallant captain, I mistook you for a ghost.
And I mistook you for a villain and damn near cut your throat.
Oh.
What's your business?
I found a most intriguing map that marks doors and passages that I never knew existed. I've been tracing them.
At this hour?
My mind is most alert at night, while people sleep.
Well, do as you please, but keep to the library. Don't go prowling. You might frighten somebody.
Or end up a ghost myself.
You cheated me. You knew this would happen, and you've made a fool of me.
No, I promise.
What do you want? That we should make love? Now, as you are? Like two old fools fumbling at each other?
Don't be cruel. Help me.
Why should I help you, huh? You don't want me. It's him. Imre. It's him you're thinking about, and how you'll look for him tomorrow. But you still need me, don't you? As a whore needs a panda. But there's just one customer who doesn't want you, young or old, your little lover. I'll show you. Come and watch him in his satisfaction with a real young woman. Now, lying on my bed, coupling with the cheapest whore in town.
No, I don't want to see
Come! Come and see your young lover, Imre. With that.
What's your game, eh? Pushing me onto a little bastard who doesn't want me. What's the matter? Can't he do it? You ought to give him a few lessons. A whole night.
Shut up and stay in there.
I want my money.
You arranged it.
No, I didn't.
Be quiet! You brought that slut in here. Good. How very thoughtful of you. Imre doesn't need her. I do. Bring her to me. Now. Now.
Where's my money then? Where is it? It's not my fault that
Leave me
I'm
alone.
asleep. I want my 50 coronas. Did you hear me? I want my money. $100?
For a better client, you had no fun here. Well, you should now. It's not a man, it's a woman. She may ask some special favors.
For $100, I'd take on a whole Turkish harem.
work? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work anymore.
The book!
What book?
Is this what you're looking for? If you kill me, your mistress will never know the truth.
Leave him.
Don't trust him.
Trust me and I'll help you choose, Countess.
Let him speak.
The chapter on blood sacrifices.
Yes, I've read it.
But not far enough, Captain, or you wouldn't have made such a simple mistake. It states quite clearly, for the restoration of youth and beauty, only the blood of a virgin may be used.
She was a common whore.
Oh, well.
You fool. Thank you, Master Fabio, for your scholarship on the matter. You shall not go unrewarded.
Countess, if I can assist at any time, I find the whole subject most enthralling.
Thank you. Toby, tomorrow you will make good your mistake.
A virgin, remember.
You're mad to trust him.
Why? Let him live in fear for his life. That way he will never betray us.
Watch the strong woman bend the iron.
Sir, look at this one, sir. Feel the muscles of these arms, and, sir, these thighs. Why, they could pull the weight of any carriage. And these breasts, sir, breasts of solid teak. Why, she can work longer hours than anyone I know. A bargain, sir, for 100 coronas. And what is more, sir, I tell you, she's willing as well. No.
How much for this one?
What?
This one here.
Young Bertha? Oh, you can have her for free if you take a goat for 25 coronas.
She ever been with a man?
Are you joking? Can you imagine anybody wanting to?
I'll take her.
Oh, come on, girl. Come on, up you go. Up you go. All right, go on, go on, go on. Off with him. And now we have two more. Two more beauties.
So apparently this guy does not have virgins for sale.
No.
However, if you buy a goat, you do get a free virgin.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Man,
You just
the county
can't
fair
remember.
sure has changed.
I know. Thank goodness.
You know, I bought a goat at the last county fair.
And it didn't come with a virgin?
I won't tell you why. But it didn't. It didn't come with a virgin. If it would have come with a virgin, I would have paid for it instead of just picking the lock on its cage and taking it. But you know what? It looked in my eye. When I unlocked that cage, it looked in my eyes. And do you know what that goat said?
What?
Meh.
Meh. How are you guys liking this?
I like it.
I like it.
We're in the prostitution part of the film.
I'm enjoying this movie.
And Battery, I was wrong about the fucking gypsy. I'm sorry. The gypsy was a virgin. The myth about the color of their nipples, it turns out, is wrong.
Yeah.
I don't remember who I heard it was say that.
Someone dumb. Wrong.
They just didn't like dark nipples.
Well, it's
And
ridiculous.
decided that it meant. I wouldn't be surprised if
That
that was
we're
one of
not
those
pure,
witchcraft
fresh, and
things.
clean.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of those witchcraft things.
Mm-mm.
You got dark nipples, you're a witch.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
I mean, you would know. You know more about that shit
Yeah,
than I
I
do.
mean, I guess back then they'd try everything, so possibly.
Yeah, fuck, they
mean,
try everything.
If you had a mark on you, it was the devil's
But
mark.
if they didn't, they could get you for dark nipples.
I guess.
If you didn't have dark nipples, then they do one of those things like, let's drown her and see if she drowns.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of shit.
Insane.
Really gross shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're getting off track. Fucking Countess Dracula.
She is killing.
It's something I want to mention. You know, I mean, we spend so much time with some of these fucking horror starlets. You know that get this reputation. We think of them primarily physically. You know, physical attributes, this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so many of them that we think that way of. You know, but and it's a shame. I mean, we love them. We love them personally. We find them to be. We want to see the movies they're in. We think they bring something. But they're known for specific things that Ingrid Pitt's performance in this film is kind of slapping around in the face. You know.
Yeah.
When she's the Countess, when she's the old Countess, she is fucking knocking it out of the park. She is delivering a fucking fantastic performance as as Countess Elizabeth.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yes, I think so too. She's pretty.
They gave you too
phenomenal.
many fucking sedatives, didn't they? Those fucking doctors. They're always giving her too many fucking sedatives.
Madhouse doctor.
That son of a bitch.
And this Nurse Ratchet.
And there's not very much time before he puts us back in our straitjackets and we can't watch our movies anymore.
We better hurry.
Okay. Back to Countess Dracula on movies from the Madhouse.
Countess? I'm sorry to disturb you. I was looking for your daughter.
She went out early to gather some flowers.
Thank you.
Oh, please stay. We have much to talk about, I think.
Yes, indeed. I wanted to speak to you before, but Ilona told me of your illness. I'm very happy to see you better.
I'm better today, but I am not well. The shock of the past few days, you understand.
Of course. Ilona will have told you...
That you are in love and wish to be married.
I sincerely hope that you approve.
It was always my late husband's wish that you, the son of his dearest friend, should one day meet our daughter. Alas, he did not live to see it. However, you made his widow very happy.
I promise you, Countess, I shall honor and cherish Ilona for the rest of my days.
Come to me. My son.
Have you seen the Countess Ilona today?
No, I was just going to look for her.
Don't be disappointed if you can't find her. What? I can't talk now.
Fabio.
Meet me tonight after supper.
Fabio? Fabio.
Poor man. Brilliant scholar, seeker of wisdom. He read all those books, knew everything, but now he knows nothing.
You killed him. You killed him because he knew something about you and the Countess. He was going to tell me, but you stopped him.
Oh, listen to me, you young whelp. You came here, you took her stables, all right, keep them. But the Countess is mine, do you understand? I've waited for 20 years.
Take her then. I don't want her. It's Ilona I love.
Ilona?
Yes. Where is she?
You want to see her, huh? You want to see your bride?
Yes.
So you shall. In all her glory. Come with me.
Julie, that's you? Julie, answer me.
Come, Julie.
Ilona, where is your mother? The Countess Elizabeth, where is she? Blood. Where is she?
Forget.
Huh?
Forget.
Where? You've killed her.
No. No. I am Elizabeth. Look at me. My face. My body. Hold me.
No. Whose blood?
No matter. I did it for you, my darling. To please you. I am Ilona.
Don't touch me.
You tried to be unfaithful to me last night, and you couldn't even do that. You're obsessed with me.
Last night?
You brought that whore in here. You think I didn't know? You think Dobie didn't tell me?
He's lying.
How is he? There.
What have you done to her?
Me? I have done nothing. You killed her. And there are witnesses.
Dobie?
As many as I choose. My darling. You can't escape now. My son.
Has the Countess been told?
She took it badly. Master Fabio was much loved by us all.
Why did he do it?
The Count's death. They were very old friends. But of course, there is another possibility.
Fortune card. You mean the gypsy girl?
I found them in the drawer of his desk.
So you think he killed her and then hanged himself from remorse or guilt? I see. What were his habits with women? Did he ever confide in you?
No, none of my business. But I never saw him at the Shepherd's Inn, did you?
No, maybe better if we had. At least it's healthy. Of course, he could have stumbled upon the real killer who then silenced him. Too fanciful. Yeah. Well, anyway, my men are searching the castle now, so we should learn something.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not staying here. There's a curse on this place.
You come back. And you brat. Nobody leaves without my permission. Understood?
Where is she? Have you found her? Have you found my little one?
Stop worrying. There's nothing to connect your daughter and the gypsy girl.
Sergeant! Here! Where?
What is it?
Sergeant, here! What is it? What is it, man?
One of them was poor Visa.
So I've been told.
Where are they all present?
Take your choice.
Well, you must have problems if you need these villains for servants.
No, we can't pick and choose. The war took the best.
Sergeant, take these men to the county house for questioning. And these two. The rest can stay.
the women, young and old, to leave the castle within the hour. All right, don't panic, listen. You will be allowed to return as soon as the matter is settled. Now, come on, move yourself. Come along, will you please move? Go on, start back. Hurry up.
Excuse me, Captain Ballard. You mean to include my mother and me?
Oh, no, Countess, please forgive me. I'm sure you'll be perfectly safe with Captain Dobie and your fiancée, but they couldn't be responsible for everyone, and it is just possible the killer may still be in hiding somewhere. Stay close to her.
Check. You're in check. Oh, come on. What are you so gloomy about? Don't you see what'll happen? She'll grow old, starved of her little virgin girls, and she'll be mine. And you can clear out. That's what you want, isn't it?
The Countess wants to see you.
Which one of us?
You, Captain.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
The old guy?
Yeah.
That's been pining for her all these years.
He loves her.
I don't know who that is. I should have looked it up. But I'm not very good at this. It's like I got this suit. It's like the Great American Hero. You remember the Great American Hero? You guys remember that show?
Greatest American Hero.
The Greatest American Hero. The guy found William Catt,
Mm-hmm.
star of House, found the suit, made him a superhero. But it didn't have the fucking instructions in it.
Yes.
So he didn't do it right, but he did it anyway. That's kind of like this suit and hosting these movies. I got the suit and just suddenly turned into a fucking host. But I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I don't know who that guy is, but I really like him.
I do too. I really like him too. I think he's crazy to be so in love. But he is. He loves her.
I don't like that other guy.
No, he's kind of a whelp.
If I knew that guy in real life, I would be like, well, basically, I don't want to hang out with him.
No, he's kind of a whiny whelp.
He will bore me.
Yes. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Ingrid Pitt is still kicking ass, though.
She's good.
So you know, these Hammer films always have some kind of fucking great climactic demise. I'm looking forward to seeing
Yes.
how Ingrid Pitt gets it. As much as I love her, I'm looking forward to seeing how she gets her comeuppance. Her
Yes.
just desserts.
That's right.
Oh, I did like that scene where she had that gigantic loofah
Yeah.
and was rubbing.
That
It
was
seemed
great.
like a really small amount of blood
Yeah, it was
all
great.
over herself. It was kind of like somebody was taking drinks of blood, just spitting them at her, you know? Did like 4 or 5 times. Okay, action!
Okay, action.
You
We're trying to do that. It would have been really neat if it was just like soaked in blood. And
I
she
know.
was soaked in blood.
There was just that spot of it.
Yeah.
These fucking English people,
What a giant loofah.
they try and do the fucking gore and they just don't know how to do it. You know, Hammer was better at gore in the fucking 50s when they made Curse of Frankenstein. There was some great shit, that brains float around in fucking fish tanks and shit. That shit was great. Now, we get some hobo to spit his fucking gum blood on a goddamn loofah and call it good.
1971.
1971.
Let's see how it ends.
Okay, let's see how it ends. Countess Dracula, movies from the Madhouse. We'll see you in a little bit before they lock us the fuck up again.
You knew about it from the beginning. How could you say nothing?
I wanted to see her happy. I brought her little one into the world.
Ilona? The real Ilona?
Oh, she was so beautiful. I used to tell her stories, sing her to sleep. But they had to send her away.
Why didn't she come back? They said she was on the way.
It was the flood that stopped her.
Listen, Julie. You know as well as I, Captain Bullock won't find the murderer. That means we're imprisoned here. Trapped. Forever.
But I'm not imprisoned. This is my home.
What do you want of me?
I shan't go to sleep tonight, thinking that it might happen again any time. Couldn't we have someone ready at the castle?
How can I get anyone in with the bailiffs at the gate?
Oh, but you can outwit them. You can do anything. Anything.
Very well. Very well.
Dobie, you will bring someone here tonight?
She'll be ready when you need her.
Promised to bring me a girl from the village. But I fear he may have tricked me. He's jealous of my beauty. And my love for Imre.
What do you want me to do?
Search the castle, every room. And if you find her, don't disturb her. Just to put my mind at rest. Go now, hurry.
Looking for someone?
The Countess is anxious.
She's here. The girl's ready.
Good night, Julie.
Nanny? Is it you, Nanny?
My little one. You remember me?
Oh, yes. I remember you. My child. My baby.
Oh, Nanny, please help me. I don't know what's happened to me. My father is dead. I haven't seen my mother.
You must be patient, my little one.
They say it's an ill omen that we should see each other on the morning of our wedding day. But I'm not superstitious. Are you, my darling? Oh, I'm so happy. Dobie, I've decided to overrule Captain Barlock's orders just for today. I want everyone to share my happiness and attend the ceremony. All the women servants and the tradespeople and even our friendly bailiffs. And drinks for everyone. Will you make the arrangements, please?
And your mother, will she be attending?
Sadly, no. She is really quite ill today. I am most concerned. Julie, will you, when you're finished, help me with my wedding dress, please?
Master Imrie? Master Imrie? Will you please come with me? There's someone you have to meet. Please. Hurry. Don't be afraid, my love. This is Imre Todt. He's visiting us. Master Imre. Master Imre, this is Countess Ilona.
Your name is familiar to me.
My father was General Todt.
Of course. My father spoke of him in letters. He also spoke of you.
Yes, I believe it was his wish that we should one day meet.
Julie! Oh, Master Imre, we must go.
Who is it?
Come, quickly. We'll come back. Dobie brought her for the Countess. She must escape.
Wait. You must lead her away during the ceremony. No one will notice your absence. Take her to the stables.
You'll meet us there?
I cannot.
But, Master
You
Imre...
know I cannot. God knows I wish it, but I have witnessed so much blood, my very being reeks of it.
But you are innocent as she is. You must go together.
Together?
Julie, I'm waiting.
Take her.
And raise false hopes to break them. No. It's unthinkable. You must save her. Go now, quickly, before we are discovered.
Oh, please tell me what's happening. Foolish Nanny says I should be patient, but how can I be? She tells me nothing.
Countess Ilona.
She is so stubborn, she makes me quite angry.
Your life is in grave danger.
From whom?
I cannot tell you, but please trust me. You must leave at once.
Leave my home? But I want to see my father's grave. And my mother. I must speak with her.
I'm afraid that is not possible.
Why? Tell me.
Please, I beg you, do not argue with me. In a short while, Julie will take you to the stable. Now, do not speak to anyone.
But I will say I am the Countess Ilona.
You will not be believed. Take a horse and ride with haste to the county house. Wait there for Captain Barlock. When he comes, tell him of your misfortunes.
Will you not come with me? I fear to go alone.
You must not fear.
Please come with me.
I'll meet you at the stables.
You will not fail me.
I must go now. Do everything that Julie tells you.
dilectissimi, convenibus hoc coram Deo, et in facie populi hic congregati, ad coniungendum hunc virum et hanc mulierum in sacro matrimonio. Quod quidem honestis est vitae status, a Deo in tempore innocentiae hominis.
Listen, Nanny, I can hear a priest. What's happening?
It's no concern of yours, my love. We must hurry.
No, leave me. I want to know. I must know.
Ocanulo te uxorem duco.
Ocanulo te uxorem duco.
Corpore meo te honoro.
Corpore meo te honoro.
Et omnibus bonis meis temporalibus te doto.
Omnibus bonis meis temporalibus te doto.
In nomine Patris.
In nomine Patris.
Et Filii.
Et Filii.
Et Spiritus Sancti.
Spiritus Sanctus.
Amen.
Amen.
Deus Pater, Deus Filius, Deus Spiritus Sanctus, vos benedicat.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Mother?
Don't touch her!
Mother?
The hangman is come for the Countess, the devil woman, with the rope for the Countess, the devil
Countess Dracula. Countess Dracula.
Mistress Dandeli.
Yes, Master Seth.
I've been watching Ingrid Pitt movies again.
Oh, boy.
Oh. That was a lot of fun, you guys.
Yeah.
We hope you'll come and visit us next time at the Madhouse.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. We've been watching Ingrid Pitt movies again.
Pitt movies.
They locked her ass up. Locked her old ass up.
Yep. In her house. Forever.
In the real story, and that it just looked like it was a dungeon.
I know. Yeah. But we hope you had as much fun as we did.
We hope you'll have as much fun as we will.
Till next time.
We'll see you in your nightmares.
consider and sin. So I pick myself up